Hey there, it's Quinn with PTSD Well Black. Doing a check-in because my heart has been broken all day, and I just now really caught the reason why today, and that's that I've been twisting balloons for an event. This is a crystal ball. I thought it was cute. Um, just modified a design, but I've been twisting balloons for events this weekend, and I am just heartbroken at the realization that the people who initiated the gang stalking try to paint me as some sort of pedophile, try to paint me as some sort of abuser, and that just really broke my heart. And I realized I haven't processed this, I haven't dealt with it because I was dealing with my aunt's death at the time. But from June until August, they had put pornography on Facebook when you search for my balloon page, Quinn's Twisted Artwork. Um, and like there, all I had was like live videos of me twisting larger sculptures of mostly people of color characters. And it's like just disgusting being misrepresented because it's nowhere near who I am. I'm somebody who wants to just bring joy to the community. By the way, I just designed this stupid crown. I'm calling it my Halloween bone crown. I don't know. Skeleton crown. It's a Halloween crown. Whatever. Candy corn. But I like to be someone who just brings joy and laughter. This shout out to Twister Sisters, Holly, for the little tombstone. I just modified it and added a basic bat to it. But I'm someone who wants to bring joy to the world because I have lived through so much pain and trauma that my being an entertainer is just giving a chance for kids to be valued, to be seen and to be heard. And I'm just so angry today and disgusted because obviously I've processed the grief of my aunt's death, or a large part of it, and now I'm able to feel my feelings. And it just hit me like a wave today as I was working on designs and photographing them. I'm just like, these people are sick. These people are sick. And what I want to point out with this gang stalking action that they took towards me of spreading rumors that are not true and lies to incite reactions from people, they have done this very similarly to those who instigated the bombing of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think it was Is it Greenville or Greenwood? The all black community that was thriving. A mob massacred people in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because someone started a rumor that a black man had touched a white woman in an elevator. And without checking facts, without getting information, it was just a reason to go and attack. And I will tell you the absolute truth of what's going on is that the people who instigated this, and they're from the Smule voice acting community, I think they were angry because I would sing and twist balloons and I would do multitasking. And I'm like, yay, laugh, look, this is fun. My singing was where I would do my balloons. And then there was various voice acting, but because I did romantic scenes in voice acting and some 18 plus scenes, these people tried to push me out as being some kind of pedophile, which just really disgusts me. I'm a grown ass woman who is rediscovering her sexuality after surviving rape and just now coming back into a vibrant being. And it really just breaks my heart and disgusts me. But here's the thing that I'm really starting to think about is if these people can come up with these kinds of disgusting ideas, I am curious if they are guilty of them themselves. I'm very curious if they are guilty of them themselves. Because who the hell comes up with some shit like that? It just really, really ticks me off. So I'm feeling my feelings about it. And now I know that I have so much trauma around the gang stalking that I have survived. And I've got healing to do. I'm going to need therapy. I'm having to wait until our benefits kick in. Or did the money come in?
Oh, you haven't checked.
You haven't checked. I'm having to wait to make sure the money is in so that I can actually book my therapist. And I'm just irritated and angry. And I realize I think because of the seizure like episodes, I think that my body or my brain was protecting me from actually having to face this. Because the crying that I did today, the pain in my chest at the thought of someone harming kids and it fucking assuming me of harming kids, I'm gonna kick somebody's fucking ass. It's just disgusting. I was at karaoke doing balloons for an event, which I'm doing another one of those this week. And I was just very upset. There was like some man that kept making a point to come over and talk to the little girl who was sitting next to me. And I was like, this is awkward. Her mom, wasn't paying attention at the time. And this man just kept coming back to this little girl, wanting to touch her on the shoulders, trying to tickle her. And I'm like, hey, come pay attention to me. Let me distract you from touching this kid inappropriately. And she did tell me she didn't feel safe around the guy. Because at one point she crawled under the damn table to get away from him. And I felt so ashamed because it wasn't my kid that I really wanted to say, hey, get the fuck away from her. But I talked with her mom afterwards, and now I have full permission to go full mother bear to protect this little cub. It's just, I'm just disgusted. I am disgusted. Really, all of this because a black woman rejected a white guy because she was grieving the death of her cat. I said I needed to take a break because I realized I'm overacting with you. We're doing too many of the couple scenes and the romantic scenes with you because I'm grieving the death of my cat and I don't want to deal with it. And I needed the time to deal with that death. And I asked you for a month off. You called me crying, asking for it. Oh, just reduce it to 2 weeks. So, hey, I did. I reduced it to 2 weeks. And in that time, you go run off and act with somebody who normally doesn't do romantic scenes, first of all. And then secondly, who I had said was appropriating a lot of the work that I was doing. And I was like, why would you directly go out after this person? I now know from tarot readers and stuff like that you want me to chase you. Baby, I don't chase nobody. And you are not worth it to me, okay? Just going to say that. I don't chase anybody. Too fat for that. No, seriously. That's just toxic behavior and I don't participate in it. I'm an adult and I have conversations with adults. And for the people who chose to spread rumors and hack my computer and my phone and to try to destroy my balloon business, I see you. And it's just low life behavior that you've chosen to participate in. It's completely low life behavior. All we could have done is just talked. But no, you couldn't treat me like a human being, even though I tried to treat you like one. I came to work with you creatively, and instead, you post threatening messages on TikTok or threatening videos on TikTok or on my YouTube. Really? And now trying to freeze my YouTube account. I think you're actually trying to attack my phone at this point. But again, whatever, you guys. But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I just need to get it out. This is for me And if this makes anybody uncomfortable that I'm venting or even talking about this, go ask yourself why you feel uncomfortable, because this is not your space and this is not for you. But I am just livid. And I've been doing breathing exercises, and the meditation today was really helpful. And again, it was a reminder from my ancestors for me to tell my story, for me to tell my truth. I would like to end whatever this crazy fascination that you people have. Let's talk like adults and heal things. But snide comments and remarks in TikTok videos, that's childish. You're 32, 33 years old, I think. Come on. That's super childish. And I don't care if you're afraid of talking to people. Obviously you're fine with talking to people because you're able to spread rumors about somebody instead of saying, hey, I feel uncomfortable. I don't know how to handle this. I do need a moment. But instead to accuse me of being someone who's toxic, even though I was the very person who would have listened to you, would have held space for you, because that's what I do for people. I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I'm really hurt. And I just really do link this behavior to that of the racist individuals who bombed an entire town and then tried to cover it up by building an overpass over the bodies where you dump the bodies. You don't get to cover this up. I'm not going to be your sacrificial lamb. I am here to serve my community. I'm here to help people heal. I'm here to remind people that wonder, beauty, joy, and love exist in this world. And if you've got an issue with wonder, beauty, joy, and love, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Because you have every opportunity also, if you're claiming that, oh, I need to be quiet, this is my channel. And for years, I've come here and just said, this is the trauma that I'm going through. This is what's happening in my life. For years. So you made the choice to come here and to get into my life. When I tried to walk away from you, I tried to leave, and you come after me with ambient abuse and having people send messages to my inbox and to harass me. And I block you. And I blocked all of your friends on Smule. Remember that? I blocked everybody. And then there is this still continuing to pursue me off of that platform. What is your obsession? Get some help. There's no shame in saying, I don't know how to handle these feelings I've got. There's no shame in that. But what I've seen on TikTok again of the forced For You pages, the cat fights, going to kick somebody's ass kind of stuff. And then also like calling someone a possible pedophile. I'm like, really? 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 Someone who doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. I only take CBD with a THC for my chronic pain Mondays when I work out. So, who has a brain injury and complex PTSD, who's in a monogamous relationship where you're in a poly relationship, and another person, I think she's separated and her husband's in, or was in jail at one point, I think. I've never been to jail. I've had a clean record all of my life, with the exception of not paying for my car tags when I was really broke in my 20s, I think, and I paid the fine, so okay. I think I was in my 20s, not in the 30s, I don't know. But you're trying to paint me as something that I am not, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. I think it's disgusting. You keep it up, I'm going to run for president of the United States. I think this might be the other thing that you're possibly doing, is to try to stop me from running for president of the United States, because that's a joke that I've made. My dad always wanted me to run for president, and I was like, when I'm 40, I'll do it. And now that I'm 41, I really should be running for president of the United States, and my platform will be, who the hell voted for this clown? Okay, vote for me. I've got to laugh because this is just so senseless. It's senseless and disgusting. And if there's just a need for clarity, I do not want a relationship with Morning Grackle. I consider him, AM, and the team leads of Deviate. Was it Deviate? Yeah. I consider them all on the same level as the rapist who hurt me years ago. The difference is the rapist hurt me once. You people continue to pursue me. You people continue to isolate me and try to push me out. Why? Because I'm someone with PTSD who believes that Black people should be able to create when there's trauma that has existed, that they should have a safe space to create. Look at your behaviors. It's heinous. It's disgusting. And it's not acceptable. It is not acceptable. I'm telling you now that I demand that you come forward with the truth and to stop the forced For You page messages, to stop the attack that you have on my Google Chrome account. Stop it. You owe me an amends for what you've done. And technically, you all should be behind bars. And hopefully there are some authorities that are listening that will handle this. I've done what the police locally have told me to do, which is kind of like, I'm going to be shutting down this channel as well too. But you people need to get some help. That would be the best amends for everyone, is to get some help and to get off that platform, so that you're not interrupting people's experiences, to use a platform for singing and acting, to use it for harassment and bullying. I am disgusted by you. Till next time.